very excited about going into 2013 that we've got the channels, the go-to-market, the support, and working with them to build up the enablement, the training, and the capabilities of those businesses.
Now, I wanted to ask you about that. I mean, because both Dell and HP certainly had storage offerings for HPC already. What do you think attracted them to Xyratex as a partner?
It all starts with intellectual property. It all starts with innovation. I mean, that's really where the basis to our discussions are. But where we have, I think, a benefited position in both ClusterStor as well as where we are in our storage business, and hopefully as we advance into the cloud offerings that we're going to bring to bear later in the year, is that being first to market with unique technology that helps them advance their systems or their capabilities with their customers. So having the technological capability, building the trust that we can do it, and as important, having the ability to demonstrate that we can help them get to market quicker, have higher ASPs, have a better leverage in the markets they serve. So that's one of the technological components. I think secondly, it goes back to the relationship once you get that agreement, is bringing those products to their market, working through their processes and their general availability and their systems, their manufacturing and operational models, having the capabilities to work with them as a partnership. And 1 + 1 = 3 in that scenario.
I'm just curious, does the addition of the professional services offering that you guys are bringing to the market, does that help with what you just described?
In markets,
yeah,
and with certain partnerships, especially with new initiatives, many of the customers are looking at how do they deploy, how do they grow their business as fast as possible, how do they hire the resources, train the resources necessary to be successful. And a professional services offering is very, very important to the end-use customer and deploying new solutions, especially when they're first to market. So I do believe that's an opportunity for Xyratex. But you also have to couple that with the change of what you would have called almost your only traditional OEM market to now having partnerships and reseller agreements in place where we're almost expected to bring that level of value to the relationship. And they encourage you to do that because it helps them be successful with the overall solution.
Okay, so Todd, what are the primary routes to market for Xyratex and how have they changed?
Primary routes to market past up to today have been very, very traditional branded OEMs. In the ClusterStor business have been OEMs, partnerships, resellers, and we've talked about that earlier. But going forward, probably some really, really unique changes in the market space that I think will have an effect on the go-to-market. Not that it will change them from one to the other, but more importantly what we're seeing is the entire distribution, product cycle, capture is so radically different going forward because of the cloud. And when I say that, it's really directed towards what the providers in the business have traditionally thought would have been a customer and or didn't even exist as a customer, i.e. the big six, i.e. the new data centers being built out as service providers, feel, look, and act a lot more like an OEM customer than we've ever seen in the past. So that buying cycle, that pattern, that disruption in the supply chain is creating actually an incremental opportunity for the company. And so we do see service providers as an opportunity. We do see some of the mega data center players, the big six, as being an alternative route to market for our products. Early in the stages, but there are signs that those are a tremendous opportunity for the company.